Welcome back to our latest podcast of sort of our little series, which is the top 5. So this top 5 is about how to accelerate your recruitment career. So again, for me, advice number 1 is work ethic. There's no magic trick in recruitment. Your work ethic is probably what is going to get you to the next level of your career, especially at the beginning of your career. So you have to build around that. So make sure you put in the hours. Make sure you constantly and relentlessly chase your goals and make sure you achieve those goals on a weekly basis. And that's kind of the foundation on how you can gain a little edge on your competitor. Whatever your competitor internally or externally, I think your work ethic is gonna give you that little edge at the beginning.
Yeah, I think so. I think kind of points 2 and point 3 are kind of linked. Number 2 for us in our advice to accelerate your recruitment career is you got to kind of embrace your technical weaknesses. So, recruitment is not just all about charisma and having great communication skills and being a good talker. It's part of that, obviously, but there are very technical aspects to what you do as a recruiter. And recruitment is about repetition. So you do the same things again and again and again. And if you can make a small technical tweak to how you approach each situation, that's replicated over a year, you're definitely going to make more money. So I think you do have to kind of be a bit inward looking to a certain degree. Look at exactly how you pitch jobs, how you phrase things, how do you close candidates. There's always areas of technical improvement that you can get. And I think that links to point 3, which is, I think it's good advice for any career, honestly, is that you've got to embrace criticism.
Absolutely.
We're
not that good at that.
We're terrible at it. But it's something we're working on. So, and it is good advice. We managed a lot of people over the course of our careers, hundreds. And the best people are the ones that, even if they don't like it, if they don't like hearing where they're going wrong.
Nobody really likes it.
Even if they don't react well immediately, the people who actually go away and do think about it and think, actually, there's something in that. Yeah. I'm going to make a small change. I think that will make a massive difference to your recruitment career. So even if at first, when somebody does give you, your manager maybe give you some criticism and you think, that's nonsense, I'm definitely not going to listen to that. Just digest it for a little bit, take it home, think about it. There's usually something you can pull away. Somebody's observed something in you which they think you can improve. And I think it's always worth putting some consideration into that.
Also, I think make sure that you have an environment, that gives you good criticism. I think especially nowadays, honestly, with the working from home situation for new graduates joining a recruitment business, I think it's extremely tough because you don't get that good level of criticism, or if you want to call it feedback, that's it's basically the same thing in my opinion. But then, again, look for a person that gives you a little bit of that criticism that is going to help you fast track your recruitment career. So point 4 is, which is really important, is don't think big picture, think small picture, step by step, So break down all your goals in very small activity, okay? So you should have daily goals, weekly goals, and for me, I always see is me versus the day, I have a list of things I have to do. Am I going to win this little game I have with myself? Will I be able to accomplish, all the things that I set up myself to do? If you do, then you win. If you do that, like over a period of a year, consistently, you're going to have huge advantages compared to somebody that is not always hitting his targets. And I think that is kind of linked to the work ethic. There are going to be some days that hitting your target will be easy. They're going to come naturally to you. There are gonna be days that if you wanna do them, you're gonna stay late. You have to catch up with it, and and you just gotta do it. And I think that's a big difference mentally, I think, as well, between the people that really, get their career fast track really quickly, and people that they're just gonna be average, basically.
I think even building on that, you can, if you've got a financial target, you should be able to break that down into activity, so into your KPIs, right?
Mainly CV sense, really.
Yeah, so I mean, there's no point, speak to a lot of recruiters who say, look, I think I send enough CVs on a weekly basis, for example, but they don't really have an idea of what their ratio is of CVs sent to first interviews. And you can really, once you really keep going, how many CVs do I have to send to get a first interview? How many first interviews on average do I have to arrange in order to get an offer? And what's my average fee? You can really calculate your target backwards and actually make an assessment. Am I actually technically working hard enough at my current quality level to hit my target? So think about it from a, really almost a mathematical point of view. Break your target down. Is your current activity enough to achieve your goal?
Absolutely.
Okay, so point 5, and the last one in our advice on how to accelerate your recruitment career. I say this to people a lot. I think in every day, in any sales job or recruitment job, you're going to have a lot of choices to make, right? And usually there's a difficult choice and there's an easy choice. For example, maybe you got to speak to the CEO of a company and he or she is not happy with you for whatever reason, and you have a choice there straight away, right? Do I email them?
Or do I call them?
Or do I pick up the phone and have the conversation? Obviously, the difficult choice is the right choice. You got to pick up the phone and have that conversation. But I think, again, you got to multiply that over a 12-month period. If you've got 10 choices a day and you're always making the difficult choice, the right choice, you're going to be significantly more successful in your recruitment career.
I think also your technical abilities will get better, by writing,
exposing yourself. Yeah.
By exposing yourself, writing emails is not going to get you anywhere. Honestly, the big deals, when you turn deals around, is done either in person or over the phone, and your skill set is going to be better and better and better. Your confidence level is going to be better and better, even if you don't achieve the outcome that you wanted from that call. Just in terms of confidence, I think your skills are going to get better. Your language is going to get better. You're going to use different terms. You're going to be able to articulate I think difficult, sales pitches and turn around way better as the time goes by, if you make those difficult calls every time they present to yourself.